So, I'm sure your friends are super supportive, especially with you trying to like balance your schedule to be able to hang out with them. So, what is it like being an entrepreneur at your age? And like, do your friends understand?
Yes, they actually, um, every time I tell a new friend or acquaintance that I have a business, they're like, "Oh my God, really?" Like they get all excited and stuff. Cause like you don't meet that many young entrepreneurs at any age, and it's especially teenagers around 15 or younger, or even around 16, 17. You hardly find that. So they're very supportive, and they like to help me out if I ever need help.
Yeah. And just even with you saying that you're like balancing a business and like balancing having that high school life, a lot of kids your age will probably choose to have their life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I respect that. Go girl. Um, you're doing an incredible job though. So what advice would you give to other young people who have big dreams of maybe starting a business or getting into something like this?
I would say you can try to look into some programs that could try to help you because you don't always have to try to do it on your own. And Google always isn't going to have the right answer. So you got to ask people around you and things like that. And it doesn't hurt to have a partner. And yeah.
Have you found any other jewelry makers that maybe you would like to collaborate with?
Queendom Cultivation and um, AK's Closet.
Hey now. Hey now. Okay. Well, let's switch gears for a second. We're going to talk about something refreshing. We're going to talk about our drinks. And since you're only 15, you know you can't have no liquor, girls. Period.
No.
So we've got a berry sparkler. So this is a blend of squirt, mixed berries, and a splash of lemonade. We're going to put candy in it because I like fun. And we're going to finish working on the rest of this, and we're going to play a fun little game when we're done, okay? I forgot to get the berries.
Mm-hmm.
But that was really so, thank you. So, we've got squirt, and then I got two different types of lemonades. I got blueberry lemon. Well, I got three. I got blueberry lemonade, raspberry lemonade, and that old school Milo's lemonade. Okay. So I'm gonna start with candy. What are you thinking you're gonna start with?
I'm thinking candy too.
Okay. You want to put those close for me? And we've got mixed frozen fruits. I think I'm gonna grab a couple of these.
Try and make it look presentable.
I think it's gonna mix around once we
Now I'm going in with berries.
Okay.
I used to do my own little personal vlogs, so
So
my mom knows.
ASMR.
Lots of practice.
She'll walk past me in my bathroom doing a little skincare routine.
I have a bunch of vlogs I've never posted. I'll get better one day. All right.
Ooh, Lord. Now, my pop.
Yep.
You what?
My pop.
Okay, so I went with the mess I'm making. It's called SpliitWithMeesh. I've got blueberry lemonade. And so, fun fact, my favorite drink concoction concludes anything with like a white soda, a clear soda. But there's a ratio to it. You know how some people be like, I like a half and half. I don't like a half and half. I need 79% to be juice. I'm gonna keep it real. Maybe like 99% and then like a splash of this because too much is too much. So, were you all done?
Yes. I went in with the raspberry lemonade.
You went in with the raspberry?
Yep.
Okay. Doesn't sound as good as iced coffee.
I don't like it like
Ready
that.
to try it?
Yep.
Cheers. Mmm.
It's bomb.
Yeah. I feel like I might have underestimated how much, but that's really good. Okay. All right. Let's scoop this down, and then let's get into our game. Okay. So our game is called Jewelry or Gemstone. Okay. So I'm going to give you a jewelry or a gemstone, and you're gonna tell me which is which. Okay. So the first one is going to be what is pink quartz?
That's a gemstone.
What is an anklet?
Jewelry.
What is a handcuff?
Jewelry.
What is a ruby?
That's a gemstone.
Mm-hmm. What is waist beads?
That's jewelry, but it can also be a gemstone. You can have gemstones on it. Excuse me. I sell those too, by the way.
Can do. Okay. And what is a diamond?
That is a gemstone.
Okay. What is a tiger's eye?
Gemstone.
What is a choker?
Jewelry.
Okay. I'm kind of good at this. What is a brooch?
Jewelry.
Oh.
I was thinking of the gem that be on it. I was like, wait a minute.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So that concludes the game. I guess you know your jewelry first versus gemstones.
Yep.
So let's get a little bit more into your thoughts about what's going on in the world.
Mm-hmm.
You're young, but the future is in your hands. How important is it for you and young people like yourself to get involved in their communities and make an impact?
You said how important? It's very important because a lot of things are changing and people's mindsets aren't right sometimes, so they start to do little things out of pocket and do like things that can mess with everybody. And getting in the community and helping other people is really top tier, especially if you want to make the world a better place. And I say just go for it because we need to better this up because it's getting out of hand.
Yes, it is. Okay. How do you think young entrepreneurs like yourself can make an impact, not just in business, but also in their communities?
I feel like they can come together and collaborate on some things and maybe
Participate in organizations out there.
What are some things that you want to do to kind of get out into the community, to help young people get out into the community? Have you thought about any like projects you want to maybe get involved in?
I wanna. No, I haven't, not yet.
Okay.
But I just like. I don't know, to be honest.
Okay.
But I do know people can like participate in other organizations and things to
Yeah.
help the community.
Yeah. Okay. Well, there are events like Yellow Takeover that's also coming up that, kind of gets you out into the community, gets you around some other like-minded individuals. Not necessarily always are they, young entrepreneurs, but it does get you out into those spaces. So if you haven't heard of any of the takeover movements, definitely start touching with your community, especially if you're here in Las Vegas. So, Layla,
Yeah.
before we wrap this up, I have to ask, what's next for Lay's Expressions? Do you have any new collections, any collaborations, or any big goals? Anything that you're working towards?
I plan to start to sell some junk phone cases, and there's more things coming out, but I can't let you guys know just yet.
Shh. Okay. Just keeping secrets, y'all. Keeping secrets. That's okay. It's okay. Clock it. Clock it. Okay, so I can't wait to see what you create next, but do you have some jewelry you want to show?
Yes,
Okay.
actually, I do. Let me bring up my stuff. Oh, I need to cut this stuff because I accidentally expanded it this last night.
Got bloopers.
Yeah, really. Not short on time. You got a lot of time. Are you gonna fill it a little?
I'm not done.
You're on like 5, right? On 5? Cause you only 18 minutes in.
So
Doing great colors.
Whoa.
Meesh. Ask her. I say, Meesh, she wanna ask you.
Okay. Yes. I got some jewelry out here, and I have lava rocks, turquoise, and red jasper. So the lava rocks, they focus on grounding. They They make. Oh,
It's okay.
this is a stone of grounding, focus and balance, materialism, and restraint. And then the next one I have is the turquoise, and this is associated with protection, healing, success, and good fortune. Also brings you discovery and balance. And then the red jasper, it also is known for giving you grounding, passion, and protection. And it's also a stone of empowerment and stability.
Okay. Those are beautiful pieces.
Thank you.
And these are these like in a specific collection or?
The chipped crystal or specialty, and I also like to educate my not customers, but my supporters, because I feel like before they buy something online, they should know what they're buying and not just buy it because it's there or because it looks cute. You should know what you're buying. And I also tell more about chakra and things like that.
Okay. Get into it, girl. You're an intuitive soul. Okay. Well, do you have any questions for me or any more advice you want to provide to any young creators?
Question for you. How do you manage a business and friends and things?
Layla and viewers, honestly, I'm hanging on by a thread, okay? This is new still. I'm still trying to find a swing into things, but just like your mom was always telling you, she's always telling me to make a schedule and just kind of plan ahead. She's given me some really great templates to use to kind of put some things in order and put some things into perspective about how I want to run things. So that's helped a lot. But that time management, I'm gonna get there though. I'm definitely gonna get there because I want this to be successful and I want this to continue to grow, and I don't want to become overwhelmed with it all because I can't do that small task. Like you said, like the losing the sleep.
Mm-hmm.
I have lupus too, so that will set me back like 2 weeks. 2 weeks. I'll have to find a day I needed to rest. So,
Yeah. Do you feel comfortable sharing what lupus is?
of course, this is the unhinged safe place, girl. I'm gonna tell it all. So lupus is an autoimmune disease. I specifically have systemic lupus erythematosus, okay? SLE. And you'll see it really attack my face. Like, I'll get like a rash on my face called a butterfly rash. It's kind of how you know it's SLE. And it pretty much attacks anything that's living on my body. So my brain, my skin, my eyes, my hair, all my organs. So, and I manage that specifically just on diet, educating myself on herbs, and that time management is very important when I do want to go into planning a busy week or having an extracurricular activity, because again, if I don't plan it right, it's gonna really set me back. It'll cause a flare up, and flare ups they come in a variation of ways. Like sometimes I can't open my hands or close my hands. Sometimes it fatigue, like I'm really, really tired. And sometimes it's not even like, oh, I'm just like tired because I've had a long day. It's like tired. My body's not going to let me do anything if I don't rest.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's lupus. But needless to say, you guys see me smiling all the time. I rarely complain. If you guys do see me complaining, you know I'm having a rough time. You know I'm having a rough time. But I think it's time for us to like start to wrap it up. What you think? Do you have wait? Do you have any more advice? Do you have any advice for any young women, any young boys, anybody newly 15? Because my girl didn't really hype it up like that, but she was really excited about turning 15 last month. Okay.
Yep.
So do you have any advice? How do you keep your peace in all this?
I try to keep my peace because sometimes it could be a little nerve-wracking. But
do you feel like any of your jewelry helps with like mood stabilization? Like, because I know you said something about chakras. Mm-hmm. So some of these can be healing if utilized right.
Mm-hmm. And my amethyst really helps me a lot because I do find myself sometimes like being scared to talk in certain situations. Like even coming on this podcast, I was like, I'm a little nervous, especially knowing the fact that people are actually gonna watch me. And then becoming a business owner and having to speak in very large crowds, that could be a little bit scary for me, especially because I'm so young and sometimes people are like, are you sure you can do that? Are you sure? Like, and then when I do speak in big crowds, all eyes are on me. I don't like that. But I have to get out of my shell, and I'm starting to get out of that.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's very inspiring, and I know someone needed to hear that today. Mm-hmm. I really appreciate you so much for coming on, even though you were nervous. I couldn't really tell. And let everybody know where they can find Lay's Expression.
Okay, you guys can scan that right there, or you can search me up on Instagram, and my @ is The Lay's Expressions. It is TheeLaisExpressions. Lay's Expressions.
Yeah.
LX.
And so that is Lay's Expressions. So with an X, okay? And oh, sorry.
I just wanted to ask if I can give a little background on mine.
Please, sorry.
So, give me 1 second, I thought it was a little faster. Okay, now it's taking a little while. So, Lay's expressions, the LX, it's the symbolism and the number 60, and 60 reveals the number 60 actually means hope and encouragement and love. And this angel number reminds you that you should use your struggles and challenges to advance your life. They should not bring you down, but instead they should build you up to become a better person and make your life better through hard and work and resilience. And yeah.
And that's the meaning of
Yes.
your name
Mhm.
and your LX. Period. Love that. So y'all heard my girl. She is such a star. Like, we're gonna have to have you come back on, and we've got to highlight some other things that you've got going on too,
Okay.
because like her business is one of them, and you guys heard her. She has waist beads too. She's gonna have the junk phone cases. Do you have anything else?
I do want to do more lip gloss or maybe nails, but that's a whole nother thing.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
why Lay's Expressions, it's not just Lay's Jewelry, it's Lay's Expressions because I'm going to do a lot more things with my business. Maybe even clothes. You never know.
Tuh. Okay. Okay, my baby expressing, okay? So y'all heard it. Go support this young, amazing entrepreneur. And always, thank you for following me, being here today. Like, comment, subscribe, share, leave a comment. Y'all know y'all could comment. I'm gonna read y'all comments, okay? Thank you for tuning in to Spill It With Me.
Bye.
Bye.